What's up, everybody? So we got something cool to open here. We got Secrets of Power booster box. Got early access to it. Thank you to a buddy who hooked it up, who gave me a booster box. Well, didn't give me. I paid for a booster box. So let's open it. Let's see what cool things we got here. I'm excited to open this up before the official release date. So let's go ahead and get this going. So with this set, I don't know too much about what the set contains in terms of like cards. I know an idea of like some of the cards, but I haven't really gotten in depth into the actual set itself. I know there's spy tokens, I know there's plot, but honestly, I haven't really like paid like 100% attention to the actual set itself. I am excited to see some of the new cards here that are in this set. But yeah, full booster box of Secrets of Power. We have Cassian Andor, Mon Mothma, and Jabba the Hutt. Those are the three characters on the set here. So without further ado, let's get into it. I don't know how long this video will be, but it's just going to be a long, hopefully not too long, Ramblefest of opening Secrets of Power. So let's do it. First pack for me. And we got our first leader, Jabba the Hutt. Like I said, I have to read what this, what a lot of the leaders do specifically, because I'm not sure 100%. We have this city here, Republic City, which looks cool. Now this is something I want to see in hyperspace just because of the colors look so nice. All right, we have Traius Acolyte, Ferrix Uprising, Score the Archives. Sorry, going a little slow right now. A hyperspace, Emissaries from Ryloth. So I know there's going to be a lot of officials in this set. Yeah, that looks cool, the hyperspace. Gasroots Resistance. Happy to see some Ewoks, some Ewok action. Corellian Hounds. Looks pretty nice. Krea's Whispers. Supreme Council Aid. What is that, a 1/2/2? And why is my... Give me a second. Why is everything getting so bright all of a sudden? Then we have, what is that, a common? Our uncommon's Charged with Murder. That's from Clone Wars. Renewed Friendship. Charged with Treason. And then a rare Galen Urso. Looks cool. And then a foil heroic Arc 170. So we have our second leader, Dedra Miro. Mount Tantus. Looks pretty nice. Wayland. Not sure where that is actually. So we have our commons, Rotunda, Senate Guards, Nubian Starskiff, Alderanian Envoys, Imperial Dark Trooper, which looks pretty cool. Very similar to the other Dark Troopers, right? But this art is looks nice. Pursue the Lead. Zenaus Shadow Fighter. Not sure if I'm definitely not saying that right. Remote Escort Tank, which looks pretty sick. That in hyperspace will look cool. Academy Disciplinarian. Beguile. I'll have to read these later. Hunter. A Hunter, that looks cool. Hunter Unit. Cinta. This is one actually I've known about. Something that I'll have to add to my Vader Red pilot deck, which will be pretty interesting. Hired Slicer. And a rare Taladurith. And then a reprint. I know there's some reprints, but this is an ISB agent. Hyperspace foil. ISB agent. This from Shadows or Spark? think it's from Spark. I'm trying to remember. Alright, we have a Hyperspace Mon Mothma. Hyperspace Mon Mothma is our leader. She looks desperate. Rick's Road from Andor. Cool. 30 hit point basis. Beloved Orator. Oh, this is where's that? Bardotan Ornithopter. Huh. Forgot where that was from though. I'm trying to remember. Shadow Crawler. This looks sick. Is that from man? Is that from Boba Fett? Don't remember. Strike Force X-Wing 432. That looks cool. Emissaries Sheathipede. Looks cool. Contempt for Culture from Andor. Once again. Ambitions Reward. A lot of Andor here. Obviously, Secrets of Power. We got Spies, right? Skyhopper Canyon Runner. Looks pretty cool. That's the ship from A New Hope. ASP Laborer. 1-4 droid. Zam Wessel. Uncommon. C-3PO. Another C-3PO unit. Nice. Wilro Hood. Wilro Hood. It's a hyperspace uncommon. A legendary Director Krennic. That looks cool. It's a 9 cost, 8 to 10 Sentinel. When this unit is attacked, discard a card from your deck. If it's a unit, you may return it to your hand. Pretty expensive. Legendary, right? And we got the security. Cool. We'll put our legendaries to the side. Alright. Let's go next pack. Pack 4. Obviously, we'll start moving along a little bit further down the road once we see repeats. C-3PO. Good old C-3PO. C-3PO leader. Another Rick's Road. Seen that. Darrow Command. Jade Squadron Patrol. More X-Wings. 666 Sentinel. Gunk Power Droid. Nice. More droids. More droids. We got Yoda there. That's interesting art. Knowledge and Defense. Give a unit -2/-2 for this phase. Draw a card. Interesting artwork there. Different looking style. Catch Unawares. Assassin Probe. Another droid. Contraband Starhopper. ISB Agent. Crate Veteran. Oh, that's from The Last Jedi. Crate, right? The salt planet. No One Ever Knew. Cool. We have Cadel Connix. Is that right? Cadel Connix. Ooh, diplomacy. Oh, diplomatic immunity. Iconic art. That looks nice. Yeah, that's great. From A New Hope. Great artwork. And we have a Chancellor Palpatine rare. Look at those eyes. Menacing eyes. Oh, and a... Whoa. I didn't know this was a card. Ahsoka Tano, special rarity. Hyperspace foil. Yeah, that looks cool. I didn't know that was a card. Cool. Nice getting little surprises like that. Alright, next pack. We have Colonel Yularen, or Yularen. Naval Intelligence Headquarters, or HQ. Looks pretty cool. Coruscant. We have Giselian Commandos. Nimble Prowess. 1. It's an upgrade for 1. When played, you may exhaust a unit and attach units arena. Budget Scheming. Congress of Malastare. 5/5/5. The first upgrade you play each phase costs 1 less. Not bad. Unauthorized Investigation. Lurking Snub Fighter. Inspector Shuttle. Pretty cool looking art for those ships. Liking that. This one looks cool. And oh, Enforcer Squadron. Yeah, this one has my favorite fighters, the V-Wings, which looks pretty nice from the top view there. 453 hidden. Interesting. Not bad. Bog down in procedure. Okay. Kino Loy. It's a 1/5, but it gets buffed for every exhausted friendly unit. When has become now. So Mr. Krennic, Zam Wessel. And then ooh, a rare is it Cyril Karn from Andor. And then Coruscant Undercity Police. Cool. That was yeah, cool pack. All right. Next one. Our first rare leader, Lama Su. Cool. Oh man, in hyperspace. Uskru Entertainment District. Am I saying that right? Look at that hyperspace. That art just looks, it pops so much. Man, looks good. Love that art. Senator's Aid. Dogmatic Shock Squad. Looks nice. ISB Shuttle. Sith Assassin. That's a Legends card. Imperial Occupier. Junior Senator. Hut Cartel Starfighter. Coruscant Undercity Police. Emissaries from Ryloth. C-3PO. So we've seen these already. I'm just going through it. Hunter. Cinta. Another Cinta. And a legendary Nemix Manifesto. Our second legendary. I didn't know we had a legendary upgrade. Ah, cool. It's a 1-cost 1/1 attached to a rebel. Oh no, attach unit gains the rebel trait. When defeated, deal 1 damage to each enemy base for each other friendly rebel unit. Interesting. Alright, we'll add that to our legendary pile. Charged with murder. Foil. Cool. Alright, 2 legendaries so far. Secrets of Power. Luthen Rail is our leader. Amnesty Housing. A lot of Coruscant locations is what I'm noticing here. We have a Lost Jedi Legends card. Diplomatic Envoy. Donnie Pilgrim. 113. A Shadow Crawler Hyperspace. Of course, that looks so much better in hyperspace than the other one. Ando Commission. Inner Rim Coalition. Bravo Squadron Fighter. Cool. Heroic Arc 170. That must be like the 3rd or 4th version of the Arc 170. Republic Warwalker. Hired Slicer. Charged with Murder. Hyperspace Implicate. Looks pretty cool. They're in the Senate there. A rare Mandalorian. Another Mandalorian unit. I don't know we had another one. That's the 3rd one, I think, in the whole game. Mandalorian. That's a rare. And a common political bully with a Wookiee in the back. Alright. Next pack. Alright, we got, ooh, nice, a Hyperspace Cassian Andor. Rare leader. This is an interesting one. It's a 6/2. Can't be defeated while you have the initiative. Which is interesting. Cool looking Hyperspace. The Senate Rotunda on Coruscant, which looks nice. Want to see that in hyperspace. Alright. Raxian Assembly. Senate Warden. Feed Security. Cool. Populist Champion. Duchess's Investigators. It's yellow. Viper Probe Droid reprint. Seen that from Spark of Rebellion. Hunting Assassin Droid. Sneaking Suspicion. Clandestine Connections, maybe. Renewed Friendship. Seen that one. Charged with Treason. From Clone Wars. Faith in Your Friends. From Return of the Jedi. Good scenes here. And then a rare escape pod. Basically you can capture friendly units. And an ISB agent foil. Alright, so I've seen only 2 reprints so far. ISB agent and Viper Pro Droid. I wonder if we're going to see more reprints. I think those are 2 from Spark as well. We have another Jabba leader. Imperial Prison Complex. That's cool. From Andor. Alright, so we have With Thunderous Applause event. Relief Request. Heal 3 damage from a unit. Ferrix Uprising. We've seen that one. Oh, this is the hyperspace version of the Ornithopter. Hard to say that. Warrior Clan Ordo. Unruly Astromech. Inspiring Senator. Let's call it war with Saw and Guerrera. Nice. An A-Wing. Oh, it's a cool looking A-Wing. It's a 1/1/2 Raid 1. A-Wing. I like that. Slime War. Uncommon. Jar Jar Binks. We have a Jar Jar Binks. 2/1. When played, you may give another friendly unit +2/+2 for the phase. So if you're gonna bring it out as a plot unit, you can give your leader +2/+2, which is pretty strong. Hondo. And then what do we have here? A rare Mirage Sintal, I think is the way you say it. And then a rare foil Arrest. Alright. Almost halfway. Maybe we'll go a little bit faster here. We're already 20 minutes in. I'm going slow. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. We've seen this base already. We have Retaliation. I mean, there's a lot of these cards I haven't seen. Shadow Crawler. Score the Archives. Seen that one. ISB Shuttle. Political Bully, the non-foil version. Reckless Rebel. Trade Federation Delegates. That's cool. FN Trooper Corps. That's First Order. More First Order stuff. Republic Auric Starfighter. Elia Kane. It's uncommon. Senator Chuchi. Dedra Miro. You have a Dedra unit and a Dedra leader. And a legendary Cassian Andor. Very nice. A lot of Cassian. Loving Cassian. Ferrix Uprising. Cool. Let's go next pack. I'll try to be a little bit quicker here. Alright. We have Bail Organa, another rare leader. I think that might be our second one. Mount Tantus. Trey Acolyte. Nubian Starskiff. Alderaanian Envoys. Oh, man. Look at that hyperspace. Let's call it war. Sorry, just pausing to appreciate the art. Just looks really, really good. Accelerate our plans. Covert Operative. Rebellious Functionary. Regulations Bureaucrat. Ah, another reprint. Rebel Pathfinder. So there's 3 reprints from Spark. A Rebel Pathfinder. Garindon, is that the way you say it? Crucible. Nalase unit. And we have a rare First Light. And our last card is an uncommon Charged with Corruption foil. Alright. Only 3 legendaries so far, 2 hyperspace foils. Sorry, moving the camera. We have a hyperspace Jabba the Hutt. That's our 3rd one in this pack, but this one's hyperspace, which looks so much better. This one I need to see in hyperspace. This Republic City. Hopefully we get to open one. Just Commandos. Chandrillian sponsor. Interesting. More restore. Reconnaissance. Rotunda Senate Guards. Enforcer Squadron. Bogged down in procedure. Contempt for culture. Contraband Starhopper. Beguile. Oppression breeds rebellion. That's cool. From Mandor. Nice. Bail Organa. And ooh, nice. Double Bail Organa. Hyperspace and an original one. Regular one. Look at the hyperspace. Just pops out so much. And then a rare Moral Authority. That's interesting. When played, attached unit captures an enemy non-leader unit with less remaining HP than it. But instead of having defense, you have attack or aggression. Oh, and then we have a hyperspace foil inspiring senator. All right, so that's halfway. Let's go through the next half. I'm opening these up same as you guys. I mean, if this is the first time doing it, it's my first time doing it. So Dryden Boss, rare leader. Cool. Dryden Boss. Another Republic City, no hyperspace this time. Got Justling Commandos, Nimble Prowess. That's young Leia, right? Budget Scheming, Hyperspace, Reckless Rebel. That's a Twi'lek. Another Enforcer Squadron, Bogged Down in Procedure, Contempt for Culture. So we've seen a lot of these. I'm just going through it now. Coronet, first time seeing that one. Coronet, cool. Val Sartha, first time seeing that one as well. Crosshair, that's cool. And then a rare Arrest. Oh, nice. Legendary foil Lando Calrissian. That's cool. All right, that makes 4 legendary so far. Next pack. Another Jabba. It's a Jabba heavy box. Alright, so we have Congress of Malice there. Senator's Aid. Dogmatic Squad. Shock Squad. Sith Assassin. Corellian Hounds. Lurking Snub Fighter. High Command Counselor. Sorry, the word counselor is throwing me off. Strike Force X-Wing. Lone Shark. First time I've seen that. Alright, Nala Se. Mina Bonteri. Cool. A rare Nute Gunray. Nute Gunray. It's a unit now. And then Bogged Down in Procedure. Foil. Alright. Next pack we have a Mon Mothma. The Entertainment District, seen that one. Got the ISB Shuttle, Lost Jedi, Diplomatic Envoy, Donnie Pilgrim, ASB Laborer, A Sudden Veracity, Skyhopper, Grassroots Resistance, Ambitions Reward, Aggressive Negotiations. Oh, that's new. Attack with a unit. For this attack gets +1 for each card in your hand. Interesting. Oh, there's a new one. B2 EMO. Is that the way you say it? Probably not. Cool. Ah, it's not over yet. That's cool. From A New Hope. I'm loving the classic art. Looks nice. And a legendary Vigil. Nice. I'll check that out. How that one works later. Dogmatic Shock Squad is the foil. That was a cool card, right? With the Leia. I like that one. I like not knowing what to expect when it comes to new sets. Alright, we have a C-3PO leader. Amnesty Housing. Seen that one. Alright, so we have Raxian Assembly. Senate Warden. Feed Security. Oh, Hyperspace Rotunda Senate Guards. Just the blue on the purple. Looks so nice. Kira's Whispers, Supreme Council Aid, Unauthorized Investigations, Shadow Fighter, Assassin Probe, Faith in Your Friends. Slime More. Crucible. Grand Moff Tarkin rare. Cool. And an uncommon Corporate Warmongering from what is it? Attack of the Clones. Next one. Luthen Rail. Senate Rotunda. Seen that one. Populous Champion. Thunderous Applause. Relief Request. I think we've seen that one already. Knowledge and Defense. Pursue the Lead. I don't think I've seen that one actually. Maybe I have. That's a Mandalorian kicking the butt of a droid. Alright, so we have Crate Veteran. Outer Rim Constable. Haven't seen that one. Oh, it's a you may defeat a unit when played. Interesting. It's on the ground. ISB Agent. Tempest. Assault. Haven't seen this one yet. Cool. A Soulless one. Another one. The last one we had was in Twilight. Creditor's Claim. That's new. And a rare Vice Admiral Rampart. Oh, that's cool. Common Republic. What is it? RX Starfighter Foil. That's Legends, right? Yeah, that's Legends. Cool. Next pack. Another Mon Mothma. Imperial Prison Complex. Senator's Aid. Nimble Prowess. Budget Scheming. Oh, a Death Trooper. Okay, so that's 4 reprints. Death Trooper. Death Trooper, Viper Probe Droid, ISB Agent, and the Rebel Pathfinder. I think that's right. Inspector Shuttle. Academy Disciplinarian. Catch Awareness. Imperial Occupier. Emissaries. Masamida. I haven't seen this one yet. Got a Masamida. Muckraker Crab Droid. Haven't seen that one yet either. That's cool. The Crab Droid. The Wrong Ride. Haven't seen that one. That's from Obi-Wan TV show. Bo-Katan. Bo-Katan rare. Now, these are expensive, these cards. And there are a ton of Senate guards. Bo-Katan costs 9. That ain't cheap. Are we getting to 9? Resources, at least? Maybe. When you get up there in those resources, you want to have cards that make a difference. A foil, or not a foil, a hyperspace Dedramiro. Alright. And then we have another Entertainment District, Imperial Dark Trooper, Senate Warden, Raxian Assembly. Oh, this is new. Consular Cruiser. Not a capital ship. Hut Cartel Starfighter, Reckless Rebel, Accelerator Plans, Political Bully, a Starfighter, Cantwell Arrestor Cruiser. Cool. It's not over yet. A Karis Nemec, Hyperspace Rebel. Cool. And then a rare Fulminatrix. Is that the way you say it? Fulminatrix. Cool. A Hyperspace Foil Ferrex Uprising. Alright. We got 4 Hyperspace foils so far, so I'll show those off at the end. Then we have Cassian, another Cassian Leader. Another rare. A Hyperspace Naval Intelligence HQ, which looks nice. Need to see the other one. Alright, so we got Congress of Malastare, Beloved Orator, Chandrilan Sponsor, Diplomatic Envoy, Trade Federation Delegates, Ando, Warrior Clan Junior Senator, Rebel Pathfinder, Kameen the Senate, Marva Andor, Uncommon, Marva, Tailander Shuttle, interesting. Not sure where these ships are from. Oof, nice. Nice, this is a good one. A legendary Obi-Wan Kenobi. When this unit deals combat damage to a base, discard a card from the defending player's deck. For this phase, you may play that card from their discard pile, ignoring its aspect penalties. Jesus. Pretty powerful in that one. And the Galleon foil. I don't think I've seen that one yet. All right, cool. Obi-Wan, legendary. Cool legendary to pull. All right, so we have Slime Moore as our leader in this one. Amnesty Housing. All right, Donnie Pilgrim. Darrow Command. Relief Request. Hunting Assassin Droid. That's cool. Sneaking Suspicion. FN Trooper Corps. Inner Rim Coalition. Duchess's Investigators. Covert Operative. Disciples Devotion. I haven't seen this one. This is a Legends upgrade. Interesting. Rebel Propagandist. Is that the way you say that? Valiant Commando. That looks cool. And then we have a rare Moral Authority. Cool. Accelerator Plans foil. Alright, alright, alright. What, 3 more packs left? Judging. Leia Organa. Our first Leia. Have to see what she does. Senate Rotunda. Reconnaissance. Retaliation. Cruel Commandos. Sentinel. ASP Labor. Hyperspace. Republic Warwalker. Alright. Let's call it War. Bravo Squadron. Wilro Hood. That's a meme at this point, I think. Screeching TIE Fighter. That looks cool. Good art on that one. I want to see that one in hyperspace. That would look pretty cool. Corporate Warmongering. One Way Out from Andor. Oh, that's the rare. One Way Out. And then I need to see this one in hyperspace too. The Restore Freedom rare. That looks cool. That's definitely one playmat that I want to try. Well, definitely we'll get the this one there. All right, we got 2 more packs. I'm not counting on a showcase because I've opened up so many packs of Legends that I never got a showcase. I have a feeling it's going to be something similar to Secrets of Power. DJ, rare leader. And we have a Amnesty Housing Hyperspace. All right, Death Trooper reprint. Consular's Cruiser, Defense Fleet X-Wing, Unveiled Might. Haven't seen that one yet. That one looks cool. Like that one. Heroic Arc, Coruscant Undercity, Unruly Astromech, Viper Probe Droid, Rebellious, Functionary AAT Incinerator. That looks cool. That looks cool. I like that fiery look. All right, No One Ever Knew. And then we have a Kadale Connix. I think I've already seen that one. Implicate, rare. And then what is our last card? A special rarity Corrupt Politician foil. So we'll see those in the spotlight decks. And then our last pack. Let's see what we get here. Colonel Yularen. No showcase. We have Armor of Fortune, which is the first time we've seen this one in this box. Naboo Security Force. Oh, Hyperspace Enforcer Squadron. I'm liking that one. That's definitely going in my Vader deck. A-Wing. Aspiring Senator. Outer Rim Constable. Lone Shark. High Command. Diplomatic Immunity. Kino Loy. When Has Become Now. And then a rare Orn Free Ta. Then an uncommon foil hunter. From what I understand, this card, I think it's going to get some kind of modification. Play a card with platformer resources. I think they're going to add, if you do, put the top card of your deck into play as a resource. So I think that's one of the cards that's going to get modified here. All right, anyways, that was the box of Secrets of Power. Let's do a quick review here. We got 3 legendaries here. Don't worry, we got 3 more. So that's 6 legendaries in this box. We got Krennic, Vigil, Lando, Obi-Wan, Cassian, and Nemik's Manifesto. So those are the legendary pulls for this box. Kind of happy we got the Obi-Wan, the Cassian maybe, so we'll try those out sometime. And then we have, excuse me, my voice, 4 hyperspace foils from this box. Ferric Uprising, Inspiring Senator, Ahsoka, which was a nice surprise, and an ISB agent. So yeah, cool box. Looking forward to trying out some of the pre-releases, and yeah, there's going to be an interesting set. I don't know much about it. I'm looking forward to see how it works in draft and pre-release, just to build the deck. I'm going to go through these cards now just to see what some of the cards are, what's included. But anyways, I appreciate you sticking around for this long video, rambling on about just the art and, you know, just looking at the cool cards. So anyways, hopefully you found this somewhat entertainment. I appreciate you if you stayed to the end, and we'll get more stuff going for Secrets of Power. And thank you for my buddy there for hooking it up early with this box. All right, till the next one.